Hola, everybody. Hello, hello. It's Monday, y'all. It's foodie time. It's foodie time. So glad you guys are here today. I got to just tell you, what a weekend. Hmm. This is a bit busy week with May anyway. So much going on. But let me just tell you guys, I'm happy to be here this May. It's been a crazy year, so I'm just happy to be here. But anyway, we've been talking about celebrations all day today on different chats. If you just came in from the Go Live Together crew, please type GLT Ray. Yeah. I mean, those are my buddies, Eddie, Jeremy, and Cheryl. This is a Connect and Grow chat. Welcome here. Our main objective here is to help you grow. So we do a lot of talking about YouTube and watching each other's content and subbing to each other, etc. Helping each other out, sharing this chat to other people who might be looking for a community to hang out with. I mean, YouTube, it takes a village, right? It really does. So, welcome. Besides being a Connect and Grow, if you can type hashtag replay because you didn't see this live and you're just watching it now and we're not live, then type replay so that we can connect with you anyway. I appreciate that. And if you're in the live chat and we haven't really got a chance to connect with you, type hashtag grow and that'll show your link. Nightbot is working, I assume. And that'll show your link and we'll be able to connect with you. So it's Taco Tuesday. No, it's not Taco Tuesday. Duh. I'm lying to y'all. It's Cinco de Mayo. That was your late April Fools, right? Cinco de Mayo. Hola, everybody. And guess what? In the background, we don't have a Mexican background. I meant to do that, yeah, but we got something beautiful anyway. St. Lucia. Woohoo! Look at St. Lucia. Is it not lovely? This is one of my favorite islands, y'all. I love the Southern Caribbean, but I'm going to tell you, St. Lucia is gorgeous. And so is St. Kitts, all them saints, St. Martin. All those Saint Islands are beautiful. So welcome into the chat. I see the chat moving, which means that Go Live came off just now or not too long ago. Don't let me get behind. We were talking about celebrations on Chet's live this morning, Sea Lake Journey, and celebrating Cinco de Mayo, celebrating everything, y'all. Celebrate good times. Come on. Now, you guys will see me say that a lot up until 2027 on Valentine's Day. I'll get to that later. But right now, let's say hello to everybody that has come over. Oh, you guys, did you not have a wonderful weekend? I'm hoping you did. Mine was kind of, well, it was kind of both sad and mushy and a few other things, but we made it through and we're here today. And I got to tell y'all, I have a lasagna hangover. Yeah. My husband used to be a firefighter. He retired as a firefighter. When I met him, he was testing foods out on me, okay? Because, and Jimmy would tell you this, firefighters take pride in their cooking abilities because they cook for the rest of the crew. Some of them take pride, some of them don't care, but not very many of them because they will talk about you if you can't cook. My husband tested out foods before we got married and we were courting as they say in Kentucky. And I'm going to tell y'all, it was love at first bite. That man could throw down in the kitchen. But lasagna, oh, he makes the best lasagna. Everybody in my family says the same thing. He has ruined us for all other lasagnas. We're talking 4 cheeses, creamed together. It is heaven. Okay, no other lasagna can touch Jorge's lasagna. So even though his name is Jorge, he should have an Italian name for his lasagna. Hey, Angie, whatever floats your boat, first in the chat. Hey, girl, how you doing? I went to your channel this weekend, and I meant to say something. I don't know if I said anything. I tell you, it was a crazy weekend. Everybody kept popping in, saying stuff to Jorge and everything. And even though he was sad, dude made a crazy lasagna. How many people cook when they're sad? Or bake, I should say, when they're sad. Scott, controversial cruising. Welcome to the chat. It's foodie time, y'all. It really is. Yeah. Like I said, I'm having a food hangover, but it is Cinco de Mayo, so we know tacos will be involved, or at least burritos, and possibly some quesadillas. All of those words that I can't really pronounce, they will be involved. I tell you what, you guys, I love holidays that have food. Hey, this is the reason we cruise, right? We like food. I mean, if you're cruising and you don't like food, I just don't get it. Okay, you might as well just go on a plane, right? I know some people cruise to see the ocean. I cruise to eat food. You can put that statement down. Okay, travel cake trips. Hey, it's foodie time. Yeah, Kathy, we're celebrating today because we're here on a Monday, and it was a celebrating kind of day today. On all of the chats before me, Chet was talking about celebrating, and that put me in a good mood. I'm all about that positive mental attitude now, Kathy. And there's Ryan, morning, working and lurking. Hey, Ryan, love you. You're one of my favorite lurkers, man. I got a few lurkers. All of y'all are so close to my heart. You come in, even though you in the midst of things on a Monday, you all right, right? I saw your chicken burrito, and that was very timely for today, was it not? I need that clip. Oh, I meant to tell y'all this. I got a message from StreamYard. It said, you are out of stream time. What? Any minute now, they could just take me off. Just so you know, if that happens, I will come back on YouTube. But I guess I'm going to have to buy the freaking StreamYard. I don't know, Scott, what do you think? I'm going to have to buy it because they said I used up too much time. Imagine that. If they're expecting me to talk less, that ain't going to happen now. No time soon, okay? That ain't going to happen. So everybody's saying hello, 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 hello. Such a friendly community. So blessed to have y'all in my life. I'm not going to get mushy, Ron. I don't know where Ron is. Ron's missing in action. Kathy's saying morning to you all. And then she listed everybody. Texas Cruiser. Hey, my friend from Galveston. What you doing, man? I saw you today on Jeremy and Cheryl's picture. You look just like your picture. Now, how many people actually look like their YouTube thumbnail or YouTube profile? I don't really look like myself anymore, but you're ever evolving, ever changing. So it happens. Hello, hello, hello. Scott, you made it second. Rub it in, Kathy. Rub it in. You guys are funny. It's not a competition, okay? But yeah, Angie beat you. Floaty Boaty beat you. Hey, but he got to second. One time he was at fourth. Antoinette and fun. Hi, Antoinette. I'm looking forward to meeting you on the cruise. And you know what cruise I'm talking about. Don't play with me. Good morning, Foodie Time. Thank you for coming to the chat. Savage Batman. Hey, man. Morning, Gotham President Vicky. I'm president. Now, if I was president, food would be a holiday. There would be no holiday. It would just be food. Okay? It would be, like Pineapple Day, and then maybe Banana Bread Day, and then, yeah, that would be my presidency, yeah. Just so you know, but you already guessed that. Are we in Hawaii today? This is St. Lucia. Isn't it gorgeous? Oh, girl. Got to go there. If you've never been to St. Lucia, you got to hit that Southern Caribbean itinerary. The first time we went was on Carnival, the Victory, which is now the Radiance, I hear. And, I really don't remember the Victory, but I do remember the islands. Oh, my God. We went to Barbados, St. Lucia, St. Kitts, Nevis. I was a happy, St. Juan. I was a happy person, y'all. Ate everywhere, too. But, yeah, Hawaii. I want to mention Hawaii. Just so you know, Even though they are raising the taxes on the cruising in Hawaii, which is, as we know, only Norwegian, right? That they're raising it on, probably. Um, don't take a cruise in Hawaii. Unless it's your first time to Hawaii, you just want to hit everything just to see what to come back to. But let me just say, Hawaii is a place you want to be there. Honolulu, even Honolulu, they say it's overly commercialized. Honolulu is awesome. And walking around Honolulu at night on the beach, Waikiki, whatever, do it. And you will not have enough time on a cruise to see all the stuff you need to see, to go to the luau's, to do everything. Just fly over there for 8 nights plus 8 nights, y'all, and have a good time. Hawaii is awesome. That's all I can say. But it's really not, for me, it's not a cruise. It's a definite go and stay there and eat. Have the pig. I can't eat the pig, so eat the pig for me, okay? Anyway, so everybody's still saying hello. Antoinette says everyone, she's listening and driving, so be careful, sweetie. Do not worry about us. Worry about them, because them people out there on those streets, yeah, they're crazy. So worry about them. But we'll be talking. We'll be chatting as usual. GLT Raid, yay! Everybody coming in from Go Live Together. In case you're new to this chat and I haven't got to you yet, and I'm sorry because I'm running my mouth. I'm a little chatty this morning. Yes, hashtag Chatty Vicky. Thank you very much. But Go Live Together right before we come in. I listen to it, and I sometimes I can't even type. I'm just so busy listening, running around, trying to get ready for this show, trying to get my dog today, the puppy. That's why I was a little bit late this morning, just 30 seconds, but dude was not having it. He's like, I'm not going in that kennel today. So there, I had to break out the premium snacks. He's like me. He takes after me. I put the food in the kennel. He's got a huge kennel, y'all. I mean, I could fit in there easily. It's big. And I put his premium snack in there, and he looked at me like he wanted to call me a name. It was kind of funny. But he said, oh, well, I'll go in there, whatever. And he's only in there for this show, so whatever. He's just so funny. I love it. Scott Smith. Scott, is this your first time at Foodie Time, driving and listening? Welcome. We are Scottish here. I'm Scottish. Scott's Scottish. You're Scottish. And Scotty J, if he's here, he's Scottish. So we are a Scottish chat. And there you go. Angie's showing her hashtag grow so that you can see her link. Thank you for showing everybody how it's done. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. And then Texas Cruiser saying Cinco de Mayo, drinking multiple Ritas today. Yeah. This is the day when you can read it out and nobody will question you. They'll be like, how many margaritas? No, they ain't going to do that on Cinco de Mayo. Nobody asked that question. Savage Batman saying, I liked and shared the stream. Thank you, sweetie. I appreciate you. I knew Scotty J was in here. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. There's my buddy right there. Whoop, whoop. Hey, whoop, whoop. I had to be extra, extra crispy. Happy Cinco de Mayo. I know, right? Extra crispy. It was crazy that Chet was on there talking today about why we should celebrate Cinco de Mayo. Come on, y'all. Don't you know we should celebrate Cinco de Mayo in the Canadian holiday? I don't know what that holiday would be. Somebody tell me what the Canadian holiday is where I can eat something good. Just tell me. But anyway, Cinco de Mayo, the Mexican border is right there, y'all. We have been so close to Mexico for so many years, and there are so many people of Mexican heritage in our country. Why the heck would we not celebrate? Come on, y'all. Come on. We celebrate all of the heritage. We celebrate Irish heritage, Italian heritage. We celebrate because we are a country of different cultures. So celebrate the culture. Celebrate being American. Just celebrate. Going to have to put St. Lucia on my bucket list. You must. It seems to be within arm's reach. Feliz Cinco de Mayo. In other words, happy 5th of May. Yeah, yeah. And he's showing his link. Thank you for typing hashtag grow. Everybody saying hello to Scotty J. Aw, coming in with the hearts. Nettie J, Nettie and JT. I said Nettie J. Nettie and JT, good morning, Nettie. How you doing? Saw you some of this weekend, the weekend that I had said I was not going on YouTube, that I was going to support my husband and the stuff he's going through right now. And don't you know, I still somehow went into YouTube. But, while I was doing that, he was watching sports. So, I don't think he missed me. He was watching sports. And if he can't see a sport, he's on YouTube watching somebody talking about a sport. So, but anyway. And Texas Cruiser says, I'm the cook in our family. Okay. I love a man who cooks and bakes and gardens, all that stuff. You guys, y'all have skills that sometimes you don't even want people to know about for whatever reason. I don't know, but I love a man that can cook. I'm the cook in our family. Donna does cook some. Well, Donna's a lucky woman, Texas. Nettie, margaritas with a shot on the side. Yeah, look, 2 margaritas with 2 shots. Nah, actually, y'all, I can't drink like that no more. When I was younger, I could put away some margaritas. I used to go to Chi-Chi's. Y'all remember Chi-Chi's? I know y'all remember Chi-Chi's. I used to go there for the happy hour, not because of the drinks, because of the food. Yeah, because they would put food out on the happy hour. If you want me there, put food out on the happy hour, right? That has to happen. All right, so everybody's saying hello, Rick. Everybody's saying hello. Such a friendly group. I'm going to go right down to my buddy Seti. Seti, hi. Good morning, Seti. Welcome to the chat. Hello. Bringing in the little hands. Hey, Seti, be sure to type hashtag grow so everybody can connect with you. So cool. Seti says, I'm watching my sister's live broadcast. Oh, so sweet. You are so sweet. Okay, there you go. And I over the weekend I did see a few lives. I saw John's live where he's walking. Have you guys ever went to John Daniels live? He's on here sometimes. I hope he's on here today and can give you his link. But he does lives where he's walking through the UK. Such cool stuff, talking about Nottingham when he was in Nottingham and stuff. I do watch his lives. He is awesome. And he's such a sweetie pie. Oh my gosh. Travel K Trim said, oh, that is how the free StreamYard works. LOL. Yeah. Look. Didn't know that, y'all. It was an unfortunate thing when I read it. I was sitting there thinking, oh shit. That's not what I was thinking. But I said to myself, this is not good. Do you know how many hours of lives I've got already? And now they're telling me, you've run out of time, Vicki. Your time is up. You've got to fork out some dollar bills now, okay? Travel Cake Trips. I don't know what I'm going to do. I guess I'm going to have to break down and put out some money. I was planning to wait until at least I got 1 super chat, okay? Take it down to a little bit, just a tiny bit, yeah. Angie, I missed Friday due to taking my granddaughter to get her nails done. Y'all always pretty too. You're like, always getting y'all's nails done. I know y'all got some pretty nails, not like mine. They look rough, but that's okay. That's okay. I do spend a lot of money on my hair and I spend a lot of time on my toes, but my fingernails, no, I usually don't get around to that. Dark Theme. Good morning, Foodie Vacations. Dark Theme. Welcome to the chat today. Coming in with the Dark Theme. I totally agree. Good food, great food is an integral part of the cruising experience. Yeah, because if you don't have good food, we gonna talk about you all over YouTube. You already know. I was laughing because my husband was, okay, I'm going to tell y'all a little secret. We are thinking about going on an MSC cruise in the summer, the end of the summer, y'all. I'll tell you about it after it's booked. I hope he remembered to ask for time off today. You know, that PTO thing for him is a thing. Scott, I know you feel me on this, but that PTO thing is a thing. Not for me anymore, but for him for sure. So whenever he's not in court, he has to tell somebody, I ain't gonna be here, y'all. So we're waiting to get the thumbs up on the PTO for the MSC cruise, and as soon as, because I'm trying my best to not think about it, because I'll be so disappointed if we don't get to go. But as soon as he gets the thumbs up, we're booking that cruise, y'all. We're gonna be on MSC, and we haven't been on MSC in a while, but it's gonna happen if he gets the PTO. And then I'll tell y'all what it is, and y'all can come join us. Our family's gonna be on there, and they're crazy. I'm just gonna tell you. But you probably know I come from a crazy family. Rick, everybody say hello to Rick. Travel Cake Trips saying we just updated our thumbnail, but we left our pic from 3 years ago. Shh. I was thinner than, honey, we all was thinner than, I was thinner 3 days ago. Before the lasagna, okay? My weight before the lasagna was a little less. I'm just going to say. Anyway, there you go. You know, food happens. No point in putting it off because of poundage. That's all I'm saying, because those pounds are going to catch up with you one way or another. Might as well enjoy it. Make sure it's good food. If you're going to gain weight from food, it better be good food, okay? Texas Cruiser, I booked the Island Time group cruise on in. Okay. I don't know what that is. I don't know what any of that is, but I'm glad you booked on a cruise. That's what I got from that, okay? Savage Batman, Vicky, you want to set a food holiday for Gotham? I really did. I'll tell you what. Since Gotham is up there where it's nice and cold most of the year, and then it's freaking hot in the summertime, how about we make it a special food? I'm going to think about that with Savage Batman. Sounds like a great idea. Seti says, good morning, sister. Me at night. I know it is dark where you are. Thank you for coming in. You are already experiencing the night we haven't seen yet. Or the night. Don't get me started lying about time zones, okay? But anyway, you are in another time zone, and I get it. Thank you for coming in, sweetie. Texas Cruiser say, I booked the Island Time Group cruise on MSC Seascape inaugural sailing out of Galveston in November. That's right. Y'all were telling me everybody is going in November, okay? I think I'll get to that in a minute. But Jeremy and Cheryl are also doing an MSC cruise in November. We are very excited about that cruise. And I said that, and I could be lying, but I think that's what's happening. Cheryl, if you're in here, oh yeah, MSC Seascape, yeah. Galveston's going to have a lot of MSC cruises, aren't they? So there you go. Dark theme. Hello, Scott. Controversial cruising, the amazing supporter. Yes, he is amazing. He is everywhere. The dude never sleeps. We decided he takes naps between transactions. When he's chatting, he's awake. About 3 chats, he's asleep. And then he comes back again. We love you, Scott. We really do. Oh, my. Kathy Mills, welcome into the chat. Good morning. Love my cruise to all of the saints. I know, right? I haven't met a bad saint island yet. It's awesome. And it was beautiful. It is so beautiful, Kathy. Thank you for coming in, dear. Dark Theme said, roasted pig is next level delicious. I'm just going to have to believe you because I can't eat it because I can't tolerate pork. But man, does it smell good. I was at a luau and they were making it and I was not happy, y'all. There's nothing worse than going to a luau and not being able to eat the food. But no, they had other food fortunately, besides the pig. So, but that pig sure did smell good, y'all. Denise, hey. Hey, Denise. Hey, Vicky. Denise. I wrote it down. Denise surprised Dwayne. Denise has got a big surprise for Dwayne. Oh, but he's gonna love it though. Although, when we get thrown off the ship, he ain't gonna love that part. Why is OneDrive trying to come up on me, y'all? But Denise, yes. Oh my gosh, please. I'm so excited. I'm so excited that you are coming on the cruise. We're gonna get to that in a minute, but right now we gotta finish up seeing everybody. Seeing everybody, say hello to everybody. Denise said, sorry I was late. Girl, you ain't late. I ain't even got to the group list yet. Finding a printer this morning. Oh, I hate them things. I especially hate the home printers, y'all. I used to fuss all the time about the printers at work, but nothing like a home printer that won't work right when you need it to. LRV Lifestyle, welcome in from Jamaica, man. Nice to see you. Good morning. Good morning. So nice to see you here. Everybody is saying hello. Next time, try sweet talking to the printer. I'll have to try that, dark theme. Oh my gosh, Fatima Abdullah. Oh, girl, one of my new friends, y'all, like 8 hosts. Oh, that's 8. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the thumbs up. Looks beautiful. That is St. Lucia. I try to go to a different place each time I come in. I come in every day. So sometimes it's a little challenging trying to decide what I want as our background. But today we're in St. Lucia, Fatima. Welcome here. We're here Monday through Friday. To show everybody your link, please type hashtag GROW, GROW, hashtag GROW, and then people can connect with you and also support your channel. Thank you so much, sweetie. So glad you're here. Dark theme. I'm thinking more of drop kicking it out the window. Wow. Okay. Kathy says, too funny. I worked at Chi-Chi's. Oh my goodness. During college many moons ago. Chi-Chi's had the best hamburgers. I want to say they weren't really beef. Okay. They were so good. Oh my God. Welcome to the chat, Tuber Chat. Word up. Tuber Chat. Congratulations on your anniversary. So excited for you. I know that a lot of people follow you and you have helped so many people. Bless you. You are a blessing to every community. Thank you so much for coming in. Eddie's saying, I can't drink like the no more either. No, who can drink like that, girl? At home, I nap in between drinks and I get free drinks now in Royal and I can't drink past 2 drinks. I mean, I nap in between drinks. My drinks are strong. When we are out, those drinks are like Kool-Aid, LOL. Yeah, there's something to be said for drinks. What is that about? We'll have to talk about that one day. The drinks, sometimes, if they put real liquor in drinks, it will shock you. Especially the all-inclusive. You know, certain bars have real liquor in them and certain bars have what? Kool-Aid? I don't know. It's a strange thing, but we do enjoy our drinks on our cruises and our all-inclusives. Tuber Chat shared us on Reddit. Thank you, Kevin, your sweetie pie. TWP Popcorn coming in. What's popping? Hi, dude. How are you doing? Hope you had a great weekend. Yeah, everybody's saying hello to Kevin. Kevin, congratulations. Man, 5 years. That's a lot, sweetie. Hi, Kevin. TWP saying, I've seen popcorn on Tuber Chat. So we're gonna go through these kind of quick right now because I gotta hurry up and try to stay on our time schedule. We do 2 things here. We connect and support channels, and we also connect and support group cruises. So there you go. You know, our community has a lot of group cruises, so somebody had to keep the list. I volunteered, and I'm happy to do it because it's so important in our community that somebody keep track of what's going on. So I try that. Oh, living the dream, you? I like that. Living the dream. Kevin. And Ryan is always on Tuber Chat. Ryan's always the one who tells me what day you're on. I hit the notify me stuff on all of the freaking chats, y'all, which kind of makes it bad because then I get notifications all at the same time for different stuff. But he does remind me. Okay, Ryan says order that alien tape. LOL. Alien tape. Okay. Y'all are funny. Oh my gosh. And Tuber says hello to Ryan. Ryan is a big supporter. All of the people I think in this chat, go to Tuber Chat. I've talked about it so much, Kevin, that they're probably like going there just to find out what the heck she keep talking about. But yeah, how's it going? Yeah, how's it going? Dark Theme, the supporter. Dark Theme told me he is a supporter of channels, and he really is because I see him all the time. Anyway, Savage Batman, I approve of it. I just need Scott to approve of it, Vicky. Scott, approve my food. The Joker Midnight Toker. You know, my husband named him Joker, and then I just added on Midnight Toker, so he's got a new nickname. He's so funny. Scott said, that's a true statement. He wasn't talking about that. I just read that. I just said that, so that's not what he was talking about. But he is a Joker Midnight Toker. That's funny. Sadie says, me so happy. Nice to meet you, brother. She's saying hello to somebody. So sweet. Okay, Scott, wait. Denise is coming. Denise is coming. Don't tell Dwayne. It's a surprise. Sadie. Yeah, you're so funny, Sadie. She's telling y'all, nice to meet you. And thank you. Hashtag Grow Savage Batman. Thank you. Facebook reminding everybody what to do, how to share your vacation videos on my Facebook group called I Love Foodie Vacations. And you can share your vacation videos there. So please do. So join that group. Share your vacation videos. Those are vacationers on that group. They need stuff to look at, y'all. Watch hours, okay? They may not subscribe, but they will watch. I've looked at the insights. They are looking at them. Okay, so there you go. Go on and share them. Okay. Alvin. Hi, Alvin. Welcome to the chat. Hi, Foodie, dropping by to say hi. Welcome into the chat. Welcome to Foodie Time, dear. And he's like number 12. Oh, my goodness. Thank y'all for liking. Thank you. And thank you for being number 12. Alvin, I appreciate that. I really do. Okay, let's see what we got going here. Hashtag grow. We need a food holiday, Gotham Scott. We really do, because food is life, in my opinion. That's just one woman's opinion. Okay, y'all, I think we may be at the bottom. Haven't booked it yet, but yeah, if we survive Miami, we'll be fine out of Orlando, LOL. Actually, Port Canaveral. I know you've probably cruised out of Port Canaveral before, but it's a thing, okay? I was watching somebody's video yesterday. I don't even know who, so if you're in here, please let me know if that was your video. But they were talking about a specific transporter. And now I wish I had wrote it down because it's a smaller van, not big like GoPort. And I really need to find something besides GoPort because me and GoPort had a bad experience last time I was there. So there you go. Nope, never cruised out of Florida. Denise. Okay, well, I will let you know when I find out. I got to go through my history now and remember who it was that said that particular thing, but you do fly into Orlando or Sanford if you're like us and cheap and get on the Allegiant Air or one of the other there's so many freaking airports in that area to fly out of, but then you've got to transport over to Port Canaveral, and it's not a bad thing that's in Port Canaveral because actually Port Canaveral is a cute little area, so you will like that. Yeah, you will like that. Haven't booked it yet, but yeah, if we can survive. Okay. I'm definitely going to help anybody who needs help on getting there. 420 Batman, LMAO. 420. 420. Just NOLA and Mobile. Okay. Well, they're not close by. That kind of makes sense. You live in that area. Okay, Scott, we'll have 420 as the foodie holiday for food. I don't think so. It's already passed. We're going to have one in the future, y'all. Future. That's a long time to wait, y'all, for my food holiday. Come on, Scott. Something in May. Something that's good. Vicky, we have a foodie holiday. Don't worry. I have a holiday for Scott. It's July 2nd. What's his food? What's the food on his holiday? I just want to know. I just want to know. Okay, we're at the bottom of the chat. Yay! And I'm not as late as I usually am, so that's a blessing. Must be because we're in St. Lucia. I don't know. But we're going to talk about the cruises because our community cruises. They also take vacations and do meetups, but I keep track of the cruise list for everybody. So that's the wonderful thing is I get the opportunity to talk about the group cruises, which are so freaking awesome. Yeah, we got so many good cruises. It is hard to choose. So 2025, CNS Travels, Vista by Carnival, Port Canaveral, September 20 to 28. It's a back-to-back. So it also has the 28th to October 4th. It's a back-to-back, and you can get with Sherman, but it is a non-group. So you don't have to book it through Sherman, but he did invite everybody to come. Jeremy and Cheryl have the Cruising is Fun Anytime, November 9th of 2025, MSC Seascape. It's a non-group, and they're doing it because they're going anyway. They invited everybody. It's out of Galveston, Texas. Now, Ryan of PK Ventures has the Gobble and Go Cruise November 22nd to the 29th, and that is a Thanksgiving week cruise, y'all. So no cooking. Hey, your spouse will love that, or your significant other, or your buddy, whoever you're taking. They're going to love that somebody's cooking for Thanksgiving, and it isn't them. MSC World America is the cruise ship. It is huge. There are many vlogs on it now. Oh my gosh, so many vlogs. But I can tell you, if you watch the vlogs, you're going to want to go on the ship. It's that awesome. Ryan has special group rates. So get with Ryan and find out how you can save hundreds of dollars, and I mean that, on this cruise. So definitely get with Ryan. Rob of Cruising on the High Season Travel has the Booze Cruise 3.0 out of Tampa, Florida. The Grandeur of the Seas by Royal Caribbean, 10/25 to November 1st. The Grandeur of the Seas. It's an older ship, but you're going out of Tampa, and it's Royal Caribbean. So you're probably going to pay less, which is always good, but you're still going to have a good time because it's got good food and whatnot. And then of all things, Rob. Rob's going to be on there. So Bruce of Ocean to Ocean has the Helping Hands for Cruising Tribute Cruise. It's the Rock and Roll Tribute Cruise. NCL Encore, November 29th to December 6th out of Miami, Florida. Scotty J, Scotty J, my fun friend. He's got the Jubilee by Carnival. It's going to be out of Galveston, Texas. It's an open group, October 18th to the 25th. I tell you, a lot of cruises this year, y'all. A lot of cruises. Now, I'm going to tell you, if I do my cruise, it's going to be the end of July. So it's going to be pretty soon. Pretty soon. Okay. How we cruise. Sunrise of Carnival. Miami, Florida is the departure port. 5 nights, July 12th. And they also have another group cruise, November 2nd through the 9th, the MSC Mary Viglia. Okay, and that's in Brooklyn, New York. It includes drinks and Wi-Fi. It's a 7-night cruise. Now, 2026, as y'all know, is just crazy. So many group cruises next year. Whew, you can't even pick. There's so many. It's amazing. Okay, 2026, Eddie's Booze Cruise. And this is a big cruise. In fact, all of these cruises pretty much are big cruises. That's all I'm going to say. Booze Cruise 4.0, October 31st. That's Halloween. NCL Viva out of Galveston, Texas. Scotty J Travels Carnival Magic, March 15th, out of Miami, Florida. Fats and Trey Carnival Sunshine, July 27th to August 1st. Travel Cake Trips is going to be on this cruise. Creators at Sea, out of Norfolk, Virginia. Now that's pretty close, y'all, right there. That's an awesome way to get out of here. I mean, it's pretty close for me. I can drive there. Well, with help. I can drive there. Bruce Ocean's ABC Cruise. Now, Chet of Sea Lake Journeys has been talking a lot about this cruise. He's trying to get everybody on this cruise. And I heard a little bird tell me that Denise is on this cruise. Denise, are you on this cruise? Let me know. April 11th of 2026, Carnival Horizon. And the Carnival Horizon, I hear, is a pretty nice cruise. And the reason I know this, I got several clients that have gone on this cruise. And when they come back, I always ask them, how was it? You know, tell me the dirt, tell me the good stuff, tell me the food stuff, okay? And the girl that I last sent on there, she said she had an awesome time. The food was great. I was like, okay, note to self, the Carnival Horizon out of Miami, Florida. Life with Tanisha RN has the Star of the Seas, the largest ship in the world. The Star of the Seas. It's going to be all the talk next year. So October 25th of 2026, 7 nights. Her and Sherry are going to be on the Sherry. You guys got to know Sherry. Royal Caribbean out of Port Canaveral. Okay. Eddie Lugo has the MSC Seaside. He's celebrating his 20th anniversary with Alice on June 1st of 2026. This is a non-group, and it's out of Miami. Parker's on the Go, the Luscious Ladies Cruise. Luscious Ladies Cruise. October 22nd through the 26th on Virgin Voyages. So Luscious Ladies on Virgin Voyages. Say that real fast. Resilient Lady out of Miami, Florida. Okay, and then also on the 2026, we have the meetup in Helen, Georgia. If you want to go to this, it's March 6th through the 8th. Get with Magnificent Germany by Darian, and with Darian, by Darian. I think it's with Darian. I mess up everybody's channel names. Apologies for me. But anyway, Darian, apologies. But get with him. Darian is a sweetie pie. It's going to be in Helen. So 2027, we are already booking cruises for 2027. And we're really excited about the first one and the second one. I don't know how to explain this, but it's called the Unhinged, Unhearted, Unmatched, Ungrouped Group Cruise. It has Scott and me and Carnival Cruise Addicts and Greg and Michelle and June and Brady and Sherman and now Denise. Not completely booked yet, but I heard Jeremy and Cheryl say they already got their cabin, which is in the special family area, and snacks are involved. So I was paying attention. Eddie is going to be on there with Alice and Anthony on the Move, Matthew Jones. It's such a long list of people going. It's going to be like a big reunion, really, for a lot of them. So I love that. And it's a great cruise. It's on Carnival Celebration, leaving on Valentine's Day, the cruise of love. Now, when I get my real StreamYard, y'all, look out. Hearts everywhere. Bruce has a cruise right after that. Ocean to Ocean is the name of his channel. NCL Encore, February 28th. On the Mexican Riviera, which is the other side of the United States, over in the California Long Beach zone. So 7 nights, and that sounds pretty cool too. I don't think that I'll be able to do 2 cruises, but if I was, I would go to that one. The Mexican Riviera cruise is freaking awesome, just so you know. But wouldn't it be nice to be able to do it around now, like Cinco de Mayo? Wouldn't that be cool? I mean, I like that idea. So somebody make that cruise in 2027. I'm telling you, so many cruises, so little PTO, right, Scott? But that's okay. You know, Chet was talking about if we won the lottery. I told him if I won $100,000, that would make me happy. I don't need $1 million shop. It would be nice. But 100,000 would be pretty exciting. Can you imagine how many cruises you could take for $100,000? Wow, so exciting. Okay, Scott's holiday is a cruising holiday. It figures. It just figures. Scott. Oh my God, Life of the Seer and Glenn, where the heck are you? They're in Asia or on the way to Asia. Lucia, where are you and what time is it there? Girl, I cannot believe you made it. Thank you, sweetie. Wherever you are in Asia, I'm so excited to see you. I can't wait for the vlogs. I can't wait for the lives. Have you done a live yet and I missed it? Okay, I've asked too many questions. I'm sorry. But, whew, Savage Batman, I've been to Norfolk, Virginia. Batman, you know, there's a cruise leaving. I'm always teasing Batman. He's going to be a first-time cruiser when he cruises. He's got to cruise with us on a group. You got to pick a group and we will help you. I promise. We will help you. Not only that, you have to put up with us. Thank you. But Norfolk, Virginia is pretty awesome, right? I haven't been there since I was a kid. I went there, I think, to the naval station or something when I was a kid. So, exciting. I don't remember it well, but there are pictures, old like Polaroid pictures somewhere. My parents took pictures of everything except when they went to Hong Kong. But that's another story. Okay, Denise says, I am on the ABCs. Oh my God. If you don't know, ABCs is Aruba, Bonaire, and Curacao. Curacao, my favorite island of all time. That is, well, I started school in Bermuda, so I'm going to tell you that was a good one. And I ended school in the Philippines, so obviously I like the Philippines too. But Curacao is the place that felt like home to me for whatever weird reason. If you believe in reincarnation and all that stuff, maybe I lived there at another time, but it is a place that's close to my heart. And Denise, you going is definitely a plus for me going because I want to see you. And only bad thing is Billy is also on that group. I'm going to tease Billy because he's not here. But Billy is also on that cruise. But Kathy's on there, so that's a plus. Okay, Kathy's on there. Now you're on there. Who else is on there? And Chet is on there with Robin, and I love both of them. So, that's a plus. I'll have to put a star next to that now. Okay, sad thing, I got 4 stars going, y'all, for 2026. Think about that. Ain't no way Jorge's going to go on all them cruises. I may have to find a cruise partner for at least one of them, or maybe 2 of them. Well, the Luscious Ladies Cruise is a ladies' cruise anyway, and I've got a star next to that one. So, that's a ladies' cruise. We should all go on that. All you ladies, hear me? We should go on that one. Because we are luscious ladies. Dark theme, absolutely. 100,000 is life-changing unless you're a millionaire. I agree, dark theme. And you know what? I have a saying. It's not how much you have, it's how much you owe. And if you owe $100,000 right now in your life for things like a house or a car or bills or whatever, paying off something and not having any bills is totally life-changing. And I can speak to that because one of the things that changed my life, and I mean really changed and made it so that Jorge and I can retire, we paid off everything. Once you pay off everything, then all the money you get is extra money. And you can use it to pay for StreamYard. But anyway, you can retire. Once you pay off everything, you can retire. Oh man, you guys, my allergies are acting up. I can see it in my face. I was just tearing up. I'm not sad by any means, but $100,000 can change your life if it pays off all your bills. Think about it. And pays off your house or pays off, some big bill you have in your life. That's free money now that you get every month. Look at it that way. So a lot of people say they need $1 million to feel like a millionaire. If you have nothing but extra money, then you feel like a millionaire. Then you realize that, hey, I could spend this money or I could keep this money, you know. Savage Batman. I went to Norfolk for a concert last year. Oh yeah, in April of 2024. You are a concert goer. I remember that you telling me about Metallica and all that. Good job. You know, I want to travel for concerts. John, I was just talking about you. Knock, knock, knock. Here I come, John. I love it. Okay, you guys. Hashtag Grow John. Please share your link because I want everybody to take that walking tour with you, man. Those walking tours, I just leave it rolling on my screen. I know that my grandson has become totally intrigued with UK now. He doesn't know what he's looking at, but he's about to turn 9 tomorrow. He's going to be 9 years old. My baby's going to be 9. You know where I'm taking him for his birthday? It isn't Chuck E. Cheese. Y'all are going to laugh when I tell you where I'm taking him. I'm taking him on a trip 3 miles away from my house to a Hyatt house that has an indoor pool because my baby loves to swim. So I told him, I said, you know what? I had 8,000 points. That was 8,000 points, you know, just sitting there, just staring at me. And I said, you know what? His name is Little Josh. We call him Josh, Little Josh instead of Josh Jr. But he ain't little anymore. He's almost big as me. He's 9, but he loves to swim. So I told him, I said, for your birthday, I'm buying you an indoor pool. And he just said, what? So that's where he's going next Saturday. That's where I'll be. I'll try to vlog it. Maybe I'll go live just so you're going to see how happy this child is when he's in water. It's just like his face glows. Okay. Travel cake trips. Amen to not having any bills. Yeah. Bills, bills, bills. You know the song. Can you pay my bills? Can anybody pay my bills? Working on that as we speak. Oh my gosh. Once you are bill free, life is good. Okay. You don't have to worry about getting mail. Everybody will be trying to get you to sign up for a credit card because as soon as you are free, they try to pull you back in, girl. So there you go. But yeah, as soon as you're free from bills, life is good. You can retire. I don't care what people say. They always say that mess about you need this, that, and the other to retire. No, you need to be debt free. Then you can retire. Because Keisha. Hello, Miss Vicky and chat. Welcome to the chat, Keisha. I will get it out. I'm busy running my mouth about bills. I'm sorry, dear, but bills. That's a 4-letter word, bill. Bill. That's a 4-letter word. Now, also, I have a friend, and you have a friend named Bill, and he's not a 4-letter word. But in fact, I suspect that his real name is William. I'm just saying. But anyway, Bill, having bills is the worst thing. That's all there is. You know, your mind will free up when you pay off your bills. Everything will be good. I promise. That's just how it feels. Keisha, saying hello to everybody. You know, when I first started talking about this, I really wanted to do a video about this 2 or 3, 4 years ago, because I still had one bill to pay off, and that was my house. Okay, big bill. And at the time, I was so emotional about it, y'all. I was thinking to myself, this is the most emotional thing because I am retired, okay? And I worked for many, many years. I'm a veteran. I worked in UPS. I was a management person, but that's a whole nother story. And then when you retire, you're hoping and praying you have enough money, right, to retire. But then it occurred to me, it's something my husband had said. And he was the key to this that cracked me up. He said, you know, Vicky, if we didn't have bills, we'd be okay. And I thought, if we didn't have bills, what are you talking about? But then when he said that, that was years ago. When he said that, I realized he's right. If we didn't have bills, we would be fine. And sure enough, y'all, we paid off everything. We even paid off our cars. Both of our cars are paid off. Everything is paid off. And I absolutely refuse knock on wood, I'll say this because as soon as I say it, you know what's going to happen. But I refuse to buy another car until I absolutely have to. My car will run until the wheels fall off because I do not want another bill. Once you've gone bill free, you just you get touchy about things like StreamYard, okay? Because that's a bill. So, but it's a good bill. It's a business bill. Well, it will be a business bill one day when I'm monetized. But right now it's a bill. But business bills are different than regular bills because business, you have to pay for stuff in order to have a business. That's just the way it is. And you can write off those bills. So that's the good news. But bills, bills, bills. It's a bad word. It really is. Savage Batman. I saw Journey and Toto. I love Toto. In Norfolk last year. And yes, both of the actual bands too. Toto is one of my favorite groups. I love Toto. I love the song 99. I love Africa. I love Hold the Line. Hold the Line. Can't even remember. Hold the Line is one of my favorite songs. And I used to work in the bass exchange on a bass. And I got the opportunity to play music because I was working in the record department. So guess what I played? I played that. I played Prince. I played a little bit of Dolly Parton. I just mixed it all up, y'all. I was like a DJ in the bass exchange. Oh, gosh, had such a good time. Memories. Travel cake trips. Hey, when I'm gone, woohoo, I feel like a broke millionaire. Nettie, no. I know they are out there, but I still feel good. There are broke millionaires. There really are. But you know what? You trust me, one day you'll pay it all off and you'll be, if you may have it paid all off now, but like I said, you will feel so much better about money once you don't have to pay it to people. And that makes sense, right? I hope that makes sense. Keisha, dark theme, morning. Okay, John says, thank you so much and happy birthday to him. I got dementia. You have to tell me what you're talking about, John. Cruz Valero, welcome to the chat. Oh my gosh. Hello, everyone. I'm working, so just checking in, listening. Thank you for coming in, sweetie. I love Cruz Valero. Now, that's one person. We have watched each other's playlists and stuff, and she's got some really good stuff. She travels like us. Of course, it's in her name. But love Cruz Valero. Hello. John, did you type hashtag grow? If you did, I totally missed it. I'm so sorry. John is in the UK, so I don't know what time it is there, but I suspect it's like in the evening or something like that. Keisha. Hey there, beautiful ladies. Miss Nettie. Yes, beautiful ladies in here. Tiffany, Canadian Family Life. Hey, y'all. Welcome to the chat, Tiffany. We're just talking about crazy stuff like paying bills. I don't know how I brought this up, but that's what we're talking about. Thank you for the support, John said. Isn't he a sweetie? Kathy she's over. TCT has changed over to her alter ego of Kathy and Bryant. That is such a cute idea. No, your grandson will love that. A cool staycation. He doesn't care where we go. As long as there's a pool there, he's all right. And he can get in it. I made the mistake of booking an expensive trip for him once, and we went to the Marriott in Nashville, the Gaylord, and I've got that vlog on my channel. Beautiful place, y'all gotta check that vlog. My favorite resort is in the United States, believe that or not. It is in Nashville. The Gaylord is awesome. Had so much fun with him, but y'all, he enjoyed the pool in the resort more than he enjoyed the water park that we took him to. And that's when I realized that, hey, wait a minute. I didn't have to spend all this money to make him happy. All I had to do was take him to a hotel with an indoor pool. There you go. Dark thing. Yes, paying off debt should be paramount. You don't need to accumulate more things. Change your mindset. You know what? The less you have, the better you will feel. I'm learning that. Trying to get rid of stuff. Inherited a lot of stuff in the last few months, but I'm trying to get rid of stuff. It's hard. It's got a sentimental value. Keisha, LOL. The only Bill I'm okay with is William Bill. LOL. I know. Bill. I love Bill. Whatever floats your boat. We don't do credit cards and only have our mortgage. And you know what? One day you won't have your mortgage. So there you go. But yeah, that's the key, y'all. I tell my offspring that on a regular basis. Don't make more debt. Don't make more bills. You'll understand one day. You will understand by saying hello. Oh, you've seen Toto twice. Wow. Okay, next time you go, you got to go live. Keisha, yes, no. Mortgage, no car payments. No, yes, no mortgage, no car payments, no rent. Truly a blessing. Yes. Yes. That's the key. That's the financial planning that you need in your life. Okay, everybody. Ooh, sounds like a great concert. It really does. Oh my gosh. I could not imagine going. I've got to know next time there's a Toto concert. Let me know, Savage Batman, because hey, that would be so much fun. Now, funding that upcoming second college tuition account. Hey, education is the thing that nobody can take away from you. I feel like it's the best investment you will ever make in your life because it stays in your head until if you get dementia like me, it may leave, but it stays with you. Nobody can take that away. It's not like something that can be repoed. It is the best investment. It only makes you more valuable. So a blessing, but oh my gosh, yes, indeedy. But you are blessing somebody with the ultimate investment. There you go. So there you go. Oh, thank you, John. Hashtag grow. Y'all go check out John's walking tours. I tell you what, I totally enjoy it. Plus, I also feel like I'm walking John. I don't know why, but it's sort of a mental stimulation thing too. It's now 15:58. And I was military, so I understand that that's 3:58. But in case you didn't know, that's 3:58 p.m. Okay, so you guys haven't hit the darkness yet. So there you go. Randy! Oh, hi, Randy. Hi, good morning, guys. Randy has an awesome. He's musical. Okay, so you will get to hear the things that he has created. So he is awesome, and connect with him. Hashtag grow Randy. I know we've done this before, but really, hashtag grow. Nettie says, you still got to live bills or not. You really do. I will see what that feels like to not have bills when that day comes. It ain't here yet. It will come. And, the other thing, we're cruisers and we also understand the principle that you got to live life while life is going on. And we live life while life is going on. I mean, the whole time that I was paying off bills, I was also putting aside money for cruises. Plus, I became a travel agent so I could pay less for cruises and also make money with, clients that were going on cruises. So that helped a lot because otherwise, shoot, we weren't going to be going on no cruises. But you find ways to start paying off bills. One thing that my friends do, which I got to get into my head, is they sell off stuff. I have a hard time selling off stuff. I don't know why, but it comes from the whole not being able to give up stuff too, Like when something is sentimental to you, it may be worth a lot of money, but even though it's sentimental to you, it's hard to let go of. Travel cake trips. I had to go to the other room and took my phone with me. I know I do that too. You're watching somebody's live, but you got to end up taking the phone with you because otherwise you can't hear what's going on. It's nothing worse than coming back to a live and not knowing that somebody may have said something that was to you. Okay. Keisha, yes, I hope to do more staycations going forward, 2 to 4 hour drive distance, since I've decided not to go back to work. Hey, don't give up your vacations, y'all. No matter what, you got to take vacations, no matter where they are. You need time away. You need to rest your brain. Savage Batman. I wish I could. I have some pictures from when I saw them last year. Here's the thing, Savage Batman. Take the pictures, make a slideshow, and we will watch it. Make it into a long form video. Just if you got iMovie, attach all them suckers together. We will we will watch it, and you will get watch time hours. Okay, just do that for us, especially Toto, because I gotta see that. Okay, but thank you for telling me that. That is so cool. There's one in New Jersey. I probably won't go that far. I can't drive that far. You know, if something comes up, though, let me know, because usually if it's going to New Jersey, it will come somewhere in this vicinity. You know, Cincinnati, Louisville, Nashville. It'll come somewhere around here. I might be able to go that way. Dark Theme says, Keisha, you should consider voiceover work. Advertisers would pay handsomely for yours. Wow, I've not thought of that, but yeah, voiceover work. That's a great idea. Thank you, Dark Theme. John said, visit the UK. Join me for the walks. Dude, I wish I could. You've obviously haven't heard my rant about not being able to travel across the seas, but yeah, my husband will not get in a plane that goes any farther than like 5 hours. He's not going to do it. So, and I wanted him to go on a cruise, but he was like, yeah, that ain't happening. Okay. So if I come over to Europe, it's going to be probably with a friend, and I'm still trying to figure that one out. My cousin said to me the other day, which was intriguing. She said, you know what? I think I want to go somewhere. Let's go somewhere. So it could happen. It might happen. If it does, I will go through England. I'm planning to go to Scotland and England and Paris and Italy. I got so much planned, but you know, got to pay for StreamYard. No. Texas Cruiser, everyone have an awesome week. Bye, sweetie. Have a good week, dude. Everybody have a good week. Thank you so much, Foodies. Randy, you're awesome. Thank you for sharing your link with us. Savage Batman, I will, or I could send it to you on Facebook, Vicky. That would be good. Yes. Now, fair warning, I'm not on Facebook very much. I really aren't. It's bad. But I do get the notifications in Messenger. So if you ever want to send me a message, anybody, if you want to send me a message, just send it to me in Messenger. I will definitely get that message because it shows up in my notifications. John says, bills, 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 tax, tax, tax. Do you guys know the number one responsibility of a UK citizen? Paying tax. Make sure you know that because they ask it when doing your life in UK test. Oh, okay. Giving us answers. We need that. The number one responsibility of a UK citizen. Wow. Okay. Oh, Gyno Genius. Hi. Welcome to the chat. Another new friend of mine. Hi, everybody. Hi. How are you doing? Welcome to the chat. We're getting ready to leave, but if you want to show us your link, it's #grow. Nightbot will drop your link for us. Keisha says, Dark Theme, thank you. I'm going to look into it. Nothing to lose. I know, right? Nothing to lose. Always looking into those other opportunities. Savage Batman, I've been trying to stay off Facebook sometimes. It is a time stealer, but so is YouTube, all the social media. I mean, but here's the thing. On YouTube, and I'm biased, you learn a lot of stuff. If you want to know how to change a tire, go to YouTube. If you want to know how to change a diaper, go on YouTube. If you want to learn how to garden, I told a girl this yesterday in the grocery store. She was fussing about how much food costs. And I was like, girl, just grow it. And she goes, I don't know how to garden. I'm a city girl. I said, YouTube. Just go to YouTube. I have lots of garden friends. I started naming them all. And I said, just go there, look at what they're doing. They break it down for you. They even show you. It's a visual thing. They show you how to put those plants in the dirt, those seeds and all that stuff. So, yeah. you can learn to do anything these days. It's not like the encyclopedia days. Nowadays, you got visual videos. You can watch anything. You could make anything from YouTube. It's crazy. But yeah, I understand staying off Facebook. Nettie, my daughter is a voice actor for some anime cartoons. Girl, no, how did we not know that? A voice actor. That's awesome. Oh my gosh. See, so much talent. Y'all, I got to get off of here. It is 10 after. I have an appointment today, and I don't want to go to the appointment. But and I really don't want to get off here, but we're at the bottom of the chat, and it's 11:10. I hope everybody got a chance to connect with everybody else. We got a couple more things. That's cool, Miss Nettie. And Nettie says you can't grow orange juice. Well, you can grow a tree, yes, if you live in Florida. Walmart now sells a bottle of 89-ounce juice. Where's the gallon bottle? Nobody can afford it. But yeah, you can plant a tree, peach trees, apple trees, all kinds of trees. You can plant your own spices and basil and stuff like that. I mean, you can plant all kinds of food. If you can't plant it, don't eat it. And then buy a cow and then some chickens. But then you'll have to call Angie and ask them what to do about the chickens, because I'm sure there's a YouTube out there about raising chickens. John says, thank you, lovely, for hosting us. Oh, thank you, sweetie, for coming and letting us share all of this with you. Nettie, she don't get residuals through that, though. That's the downside. Oh my gosh. So she only gets paid. I have a cousin that does commercials, and she doesn't get residuals. She just gets straight checks, which I ain't gonna. Checks will pay off them bills. Look. Right now, checks would pay for StreamYard. So, I hear it's cheaper when you buy it by the year. So that may be a thing. I really don't want to have to keep paying on it because, like I said, I'm not a bill person anymore. So, dark theme. Just imagine having access to information so quickly was thought as science fiction. Yeah, that's true. Thanks, Miss Vicky and everyone. Hello. Thank you. And Travel Cake Trip says, have a great day, everyone. Smile at someone today. Yes, please do that. Scott, have a blessed day, y'all. Hey, Joker, I know you've been lurking in the background. You have a good day. Peace and love. And Scott, blessed day to you too. See y'all later. Have a great Cinco de Mayo. Thank you, Dark Theme. Thank you. Bye.